the alcohol, like I said, affects different parts of the body, can affect your heart, can affect the brain, affects your liver, and affects your function psychologically.
Hello guys and welcome. It's another interesting and great episode of the Healthy Happy Human Show here, and Cyril Aloysius is my name and I'm so excited to be your host on the show once again. So what are we talking on the show today is alcohol. For those of you who like consuming alcohol, this show is for you. It's going to be educating, entertaining, and of course very interesting, so you don't want to go anywhere. So with me is a very interesting personality, someone knowledgeable enough in this field to educate us more on the subject of alcohol. I'll let her introduce herself in a few minutes. Hello, ma, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Let's get to meet you.
I'm Dr. Ogi Ukiria, and I'm currently practicing as a medical officer here in Port Harcourt.
Okay, so Dr. Ukiria is going to be discussing more on the topic of alcohol. So, madam, I'd like to know, is alcohol consumption healthy for the human body? If not, why?
Okay, I'll start by saying that alcohol consumption is responsible for over 200 diseases, injuries, and then other health conditions such as
200?
cancers. Yes.
Alone? Wow.
Yes. And it's also responsible for health conditions such as liver disease, heart disease, psychological illnesses, and cancers as well. So in my own opinion, alcohol consumption is not safe at all.
At all?
Yes, it's not.
Are you joking right now?
I kid you not.
This is actually bad news for those of us who like consuming alcohol. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But you just heard it from the horse's mouth that alcohol has no benefits for the human body. Okay. So I would like to know, madam, is there a safe level for drinking? Is there a level where you consume alcohol and then you know, okay, I think this is safe right now? Is there a safe level for it?
Well, according to the World Health Organization, there is no safe level for drinking. This reminds me of something I saw online some time ago. Someone was asking if there is a safe level, just as you're asking me right now. And there was a response. Someone said for ladies, it should be 1 bottle of alcohol per day. And for males, it should be 2 bottles of alcohol per day. But please, that is very, very wrong. It's not so. Because the little amount of alcohol you think that you would take and nothing will happen would definitely have effects on your body system.
So I can't even take one small shot like this?
It's definitely toxic.
I hear me.
No, that's the fact. Because the alcohol, like I said, affects different parts of the body, can affect your heart, can affect the brain, affects your liver, and affects your function psychologically. So there's no safe level of drinking. Okay,
madam, please, I would like to know, what exactly is alcoholism? Yes, please explain to us what alcoholism is and what it means.
Okay. Alcoholism has to do with alcohol dependence, which is...
Alcohol dependence?
Dependence, yes. Okay. Which is an individual's inability to resist alcohol or resist drinking, to resist the urge to take alcohol. Okay?
Okay.
That's basically what it is. In a very simple term, I would say it's just addiction to alcohol.
Okay.
Yes.
So are there factors that contribute to this alcoholism? Are there factors? If yes, what are they?
Definitely there are.
Okay.
You have psychological factors like anxiety, depression, and then post-traumatic stress. Yeah? Okay. And you have environmental causes like parental drinking, or when someone is in a family where alcohol is not restricted. Yeah? Okay. And then easy accessibility to alcohol, alcohol distribution and marketing. Okay. Then there are also social factors like culture. I know in traditional marriages and all that, you have to give some certain persons alcohol before the occasion can start. Yeah. You know, so another thing is your work, self-esteem, peer pressure and all that. There is also self-choice. Somebody might just decide and say, I think I'm just going to be taking alcohol, and it's just the person's choice. Not like there's any serious cause of that. And then a stressful time, or stressful routine. Okay. Especially amongst men, or let me say people who are usually busy, they find alcohol as their resting place, a way to unwind after
They find
maybe
solace in it.
Exactly. So these are just but a few factors.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is bad news, oh. Hey, my God. Bad news for all our alcohol lovers around the
You
world.
have to take it now.
So you need to be serious about your life right
Yeah.
now. Very serious. All right, so Madam Eukaria,
Yeah.
Dr. Eukaria, please tell us, because I have a friend of mine who, just like you've said, I've been actually trying to advise him against being an alcohol addict. He likes drinking, and he was like, one of the reasons why he drinks so much is because a family member of his, I've forgotten which of them, also drinks a lot. So he feels he inherited that habit from the family member. So I'd like you to tell us, can the habit of alcoholism be inherited? Is it hereditary?
Okay. Alcoholism seems to be hereditary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Studies have shown that there's a genetic component to alcoholism. And also, if there is a family history of alcoholism, there's a 50% chance that a family member or some family members will have a drinking problem. Yeah? So basically, that's just
Are
it.
you serious right
Yeah.
now? Hey, are you meeting me? All right.
But then the studies are still going on.
Okay.
Yeah, to prove that completely.
All right. So, Madam Eukaria, another question is, why do people have hangovers after consuming alcohol? Why do they have hangovers?
Okay, let's get to know what a hangover is.
Is first.
Yes.
Okay.
So a hangover is a set of symptoms that occur as a result of excessive alcohol intake.
Okay.
Yeah. And these symptoms will include fatigue, weakness, headache, excessive sweating, abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, vertigo, increased sensitivity to light and sound, restlessness, irritability. There are so many of them. Okay, and let's now get down to how it causes a hangover. Yeah.
Okay.
It does this by making the person or the individual pass out a lot of urine and release a lot of sweat. In that case, the person becomes dehydrated, okay, causing headaches and then weakness, yeah, and then excessive thirst as well. Then alcohol also reduces blood sugar, and in that case, the person feels weak. The energy the person had before he or she took the alcohol now reduces, yeah,
Okay.
and then there is increased acid secretion in the stomach, which leads to the nausea and then the vomiting. Yeah, and also because alcohol has a direct effect on in the brain and the central nervous system as a whole, there is altered sleep pattern, yeah, restlessness, irritability, weakness, yeah, and the person can even go into coma, which can also result in death.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Man, this is this is mind-blowing. This is really mind-blowing. So, Madam Eukaria, Dr.
Yeah.
Eukaria, please, we'd like you to tell us, are there conditions, situations where a person is not required to consume alcohol at all?
Yes, they are.
Okay, if there are, can you please enlighten us on those situations?
Yeah, in diabetic patients, because the medications they are taking are already there to lower their blood sugar when it goes high. And like I said, alcohol can reduce blood sugar. So imagine being diabetic and you're already on medications and you're taking alcohol. Can you imagine what will happen? Then hypertensive patients, those who are on antihypertensive medications, these medications can interact with alcohol and have adverse effects on the heart. Then also in individuals that take pain medications, these pain medications, they are called NSAIDs. Drugs like ibuprofen, riboflavin, tramadol.
They're called what? NSAIDs?
NSAIDs.
Okay, NSAIDs.
Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs.
Okay, NSAIDs.
Yes,
okay.
NSAIDs. So they already have the effect on this. They cause increased acid production in the stomach already. So coupled with the fact that alcohol does the same thing, this is definitely very much contraindicated in patients who take, or individuals who take pain medications.
Okay.
Another set of people are those who have psychological problems. You can't have a psychological problem and you're also taking alcohol. That's definitely going to worsen the whole case.
Okay.
And then those who have liver conditions, those who have cancer. Yes. So basically, that's just it. Then other situations where you need to avoid alcohol is when you want to drive. Because I don't know, it might be hard for people to...
Don't drink and drive.
Yes, you can't drink and drive.
Okay.
When you want to do something important, where you want to engage in activities that people are going to be present, or something that needs your complete focus. You can't be taking alcohol while doing that. All right.
I've seen people say, you have to be high to be able to do some certain things, man. You cannot do this. You need to be high first.
Wow. That's
a lie, right?
That's actually not the case.
Wow. Okay.
Because no matter how high you feel, what about what comes later?
And then you now become low.
Yes, exactly. You get the point.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time on the show, Dr.
you.
Eucharia. But shortly before we let you go, we would like to hear your last words. Any last words for our viewers on the topic of alcohol before we let you go?
Yes. As we all know, alcohol is very toxic to your body. And we've already discussed the consequences of alcohol intake over time. And I would just like to advise you to try as much as possible to stay away from alcohol. For some persons, it might be difficult. But if you're already into alcoholism, it's not late to stop. Because the fact remains that over time, there are consequences to the intake of alcohol. So please, you can just maybe seek medical help, or you can try to engage in activities that don't have to do with drinking. Yeah, and then you can join groups. I know there are some anonymous groups, I don't know, but you can talk to someone about it. It's not going to be easy. Stopping alcohol, if you've been there for a very long time, is not something that's going to happen within few days. It's going to take you a very long time. So you actually have to accept the fact that alcohol intake is wrong, and you have to make yourself get to the point where you don't have to take alcohol anymore. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Eucharia, and thank you to you, our wonderful viewers who have stayed faithful to your screen up until this very time, because without you, this show would be possible. Without you, we would not be here. My name remains Cyril Aloysius, and it's a wrap on today's episode of The Happy Healthy Human. Okay, and up until next time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on our different social media platforms for more interesting videos of this quality. But until next time, stay out of trouble, and bye for now.